Hi, I'm Michael of M.O.D Catering Services. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this episode, I'm going to teach you how to decorate a two-tier meringue buttercream. It's okay, so we used Italian meringue buttercream, which I have a tutorial on how to do that. We have Swiss meringue buttercream as well, and we have a tutorial on how to prepare your Swiss meringue buttercream and Italian meringue buttercream. So in this episode, we're going to decorate a two-tier cake for our lovely kind. They wanted a two-tier cake with M.O.D design and Adinkra symbols embellished all around the cake, and with it just that. So they wanted all chocolate cake and all vanilla, but with the vanilla we decided to go extra. We gave them coconut butter. When you check the very first part of our video, which is where we sandwiched our chocolatey chocolate cake layers, that is our 8 inches, and our vanilla, you realize if you just know the flavors we use for this particular cake. So when coloring your meringue buttercream, the best option is to either pop it in your microwave after adding your food color, or you use your hand blower to blow. After blowing, it melts the butter completely, which helps bind your color, which is your powdered color or gel color, together with your butter and mix very well, so you get your shade you want. Then you can pop it in the fridge for it to come back to its solid state before you use it. But we decided to just use it once we were done blowing with our hand blower. And whilst we started frosting, it firmed up around the cake, as you can see. Once you start working with it, once you keep smoothing, once you keep scraping, your cream, the very soft cream you ended up with after blowing, will tend to firm up. So that is what we normally do. We pour our very soft cream after coloring onto our frozen cake or our super chilled cake. Then we gradually, with the help of our palette knife, smoothing. Then we scrape, we smoothing, we scrape. The frosting will set or get harder once you keep going. So don't worry once you have a very runny consistency or a runny batter, SMBC or Italian meringue buttercream. Once you have a runny but meringue buttercream, you don't need to stress or freak out. You see how it's gradually firming up. You don't need to freak out. As time goes on, it will firm up by itself when you start frosting your cake with it. So we are going to refill parts which needs to be refilled. Then we continue with our scraping. Then we work on the top. We added more cream. We worked on the top, scraped till it dripped down. Then we smoothened the whole side. Then with the help of our comb, we reach out to our comb. Then we smoothen the sides as well. So we keep adding more cream because we needed to fill a lot, because you can still see the nakedness of our cake. We didn't need that much cream, but we added enough that will be okay for our frosting. Then gently we scrape the whole side with our palette knife, filled every part we needed to fill in. Then we reached out for our comb and scraped the excess we had left. So please stay tuned, enjoy this video as it takes you through a step-by-step process. It wasn't fast forwarded because we want you to learn the basics and how to go about everything. So relax, enjoy, and learn something. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section and I'll gladly answer. So we refrigerated our cake overnight, and I'm going to finally coat our most amazing chocolatey cake in our meringue buttercream. So our client requested for a very dark shade of blue, and that's what we are using for their design. I'm just going to gently spread our buttercream. So it drips down. Then with the guide of our palette knife, we just equally make sure we are spreading the whole frosting around our cake. So mostly if you want to color your buttercream, once you add your food color, with the help of your hand blower, you blow till you get the shade or the color you want to. You can also choose to add color, pop it inside your microwave and mix, then you can gradually add it to your main buttercream. Each way, both ways works perfectly, but I prefer using hand blower because with that I get to see the consistency and the texture of the buttercream I'm going to work with. So we are going to gently spread our buttercream and with the help of our palette knife guide it through so our whole cake is covered in our meringue buttercream. So we are going to fill the base. As you can see, we have some part to fill out the base. We are going to add in our buttercream. Then once we are done, we pop this into the fridge. Add a lighter coat to it. Then we work on our edges. We're just going to gently spread some at the base. So we are going to gently pass our comb around it. Then once we are done, we pop this into our fridge. Keep it there for some few minutes. Then we finally add our light coat into it. So we are going to add our very final coating to our base cake, that's our all chocolatey layers. Then once you're done, we work on the smaller one. Then we stack them, add our isomalt and our aging crust symbols. That's what we are doing for this particular cake. It's a 2-tier cake and you're going to use aging crust symbol for them. So I'm gently going to spread this on our cake. Just like I did with the previous one. Later on, I'm going to focus on the very top because the base is a bit wider than the very top of our cake. Once we are done, we reach out for our scraper. Then we can gently scrape the side of our cake. So this is going to be our final coating. So we are going to get as smooth as we can. When you're working on it, you just check if all your angles are straight. Then you can proceed to scraping and working around it. When you're done, we pop this back into the fridge. Then with the help of our sharp knife, we trim off our edges for our sharp edges. Then we can stack our cake layers together. Exactement. excess buttercream at the edge of our cake. So this is a chocolatey cake. We're just going to remove our excess cream. Then we dowel and stack them together. So we just wet on the edges. Once you are done, we can now push in our skewers. So we are using our buttercream as our guide. Then we just cut out brackets. So once we've added enough dowels, we can then add in our center dowel. I mostly prefer working with center dowels because I want that to secure both tiers together. You can also choose to use dowel pipes to make it way easier for you. Now we are going to push in our center dowels. So what I'm going to do now is I push in our very center, then gently drag it off our board. We have a board underneath this particular cake layer. So gently drag this. And we have to create a hole underneath it as well. So here we have a lovely two-tier cake made for our celebrant. We decided to embellish this cake with iodine cross symbols, and we have our isomalt too. I hope you learned how to make this isomalt too as well. I'm Michael of M.O.D Kitchen Services. Thanks for watching.